In this video, I'll be sharing all my confessions about how bad of a person I am.
Hey everybody, it's Avery and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with...
Me?
Her?
I guess I don't know who I am yet.
This is Kylie. This is another one of my roommates. So if you have watched my other video that I made with my other roommate Alyssa called Forcing My Roommate to Enjoy Reading, then you'll know what's in store in this video. People really seem to like that one.
Yeah, I basically begged to be the next one to do it.
No, she texted me. Wait, it'd be kind of funny to put the screenshot in here,
you should.
but you were like, the video did so good. And I was like,
Can I be
yeah,
next?
do you want to be? First off, we're gonna just talk about what have been your reading habits in the past, and then we'll talk about what you're kind of in the mood for now, and then I'll recommend you something.
Okay. So basically, I've never been the reading type. Literally. I've wanted to be that girl that reads. Cause like you do it, my sister, my mom, like that you guys all just like read. And I'm like, I would love to read a good book. And like, I've read a couple books that I liked, and it's fun when I'm reading it, that I actually like it. And so I'm like, oh, let me do this thing. Let me be a reading girl. And it just doesn't really work out.
Can you think of any that you really liked?
I actually read the Divergent series, and I like those ones, but that was also like forever ago. I don't know if I actually read the whole thing. I might have missed the last book.
Okay, so what are you looking for? What would you like me to recommend you?
I love being like kept on my toes. Like I love being like, ooh, what's next? What's next? I feel like that's what like keeps me reading, is like, you know, I feel like everyone has a hard time like getting through some things, but like if that's me, then I just stop reading. I don't keep going.
Right.
I love a mystery. Like, I love the shock factor. I don't really care if there's romance or no romance. It doesn't really matter to me.
We were talking about how she has a boyfriend, and so I was like, you probably don't feel like you need to read romance.
Yeah,
Like, you have romance for us single girlies.
Shout out to Dylan.
Hey, Dylan.
Hey.
I have an idea of what I'm going to give her. I'm going to get it right now.
I'm so excited.
Making my way now. The book.
Sorry,
Really?
I'm excited.
Okay, the book that I'm recommending you is, drumroll please, The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. I've talked about this book on my channel multiple times. He had another book that he released recently that I read, and I made a whole video about how bad it was.
Oh.
But this one is really good. I was recommended this one by my mom, and then I liked it, and I actually recommended it to Brittany, another one of our roommates, and she really liked it. So we've had some success there. But isn't that a cool cover?
Yeah, it is. I feel like I maybe recognize it, but it might be from your channel. Or
Maybe.
like maybe my sister or mom read it.
Yeah.
It just looks familiar.
This is a book about a woman named Alicia who kills her husband, shoots him in the head like 5 times,
Damn.
and then never speaks a word. Like, closes her mouth and then doesn't speak. And it's been 5 years when the book picks up. So she really said, ba ba ba.
Oh.
Okay, so the story follows her a little bit, but it's mainly about this therapist named Theo, and he's a criminal psychotherapist, so he works with the crazies. And he has always been like super captivated by her story because it was like a huge thing on the news and stuff, right? Like,
so she went to jail.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
thinking she just got away with it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I should have specified. Yeah, so she like gets caught, like goes to jail. And so this psychotherapist has always been super, you know, like fascinated, if that's the word, by the case. And there's an opening at the mental hospital that she is in, and he's like, ooh, let me get a job there so that I can like talk to her. Basically, he is trying to figure out what happened and why she's just like never spoken about it again. And the story mainly follows him, but it also, we have like excerpts from her like diaries and stuff leading up to what happened. And so it's like she's dealing with stuff that's crazy, and then he's dealing with other personal stuff in his life that's crazy, and you just like want to know why she did it.
Do they end up together or what?
No. She's like shot her husband 5 times and he's like, hey baby girl. So what are your like initial thoughts from the plot summary?
I think it sounds good. Like, I'm excited to read it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like it just, she's not like other books.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds good.
And so I think we talked about it a little bit. It's one of those where it doesn't necessarily like keep you on your toes the entire time, where you're like, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? But you're just like intrigued and you're like, what's going on? And then the ending's pretty wild. You're just gonna be reading it and then like something's gonna happen and you're gonna be like, whoa. Yeah. I'm excited for that part to happen and for it to get your live reactions when that happens.
I'm excited.
We're not really gonna assign a timeline to this because she's a busy girl.
I'm a busy woman.
One thing that's really, 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 really great about it that I really liked and makes you move through it quickly is that the chapters are like tiny. Like there could literally be a chapter that's like 2 pages and then a few pages and then 1 page. So it feels like you're making your way through it. It's not like you start a chapter and then you read like 20 pages and you're just like ready for a break.
Yeah. I'm gonna just work her into my schedule.
Right. Just a little chapter or 2 before bed. That's all you need.
Instead of TikTok.
Right. Instead of TikTok.
Ooh.
Healthy
I
habit.
feel like you talked about that in one of your videos.
I did. I can't remember. I feel like it was a while ago. Oh, it was my How to Read More video.
I watched it to get advice. You know, I was talking about how I wanted to read more. I want to be that girl. I was like, let me see if Avery has it.
Well, yeah, that was like one of my tips. I was like, delete TikTok.
TikTok is deleted. But I do find myself watching those Facebook and Instagram reels sometimes.
No, I'm such a hypocrite because I'm like, TikTok is trash. I haven't had TikTok for a year. I'll be on YouTube Reels every day. Like
those are good. Those are the good ones.
Yeah, I feel like I usually.
That's why I can't do those because it's just like TikTok. So I'll just keep scrolling. At least with Facebook, I'll get bored of them.
Yeah, it'll be so.
I have no self-control. None. Whatsoever.
Confessions on YouTube.
In this video, I'll be sharing all my confessions about how bad of a person I am.
Ceremonial passing of the book.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm so excited.
We'll have some little vlog clips in between where I'll catch up with her, or if she has any thoughts that she wants to share on camera, she'll
I'll let y'all know.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, we will see you
when we see
you. All right. Time to get reading.
I actually might start reading this right now.
Oh, okay. Ambitious.
Maybe a chapter.
So it's been a few weeks since the initial video. Kylie's been very busy, so that's fine. And we're gonna get her opinions. We'll figure out how far into it she is and what she thinks.
So I'm halfway through-ish. I really like it. I think it's really good. I was trying to read it on vacation, but...
She sounded so country right there. She went, I really like it.
It's because of Brittany.
Okay.
I blame it on her. But
so kind of what's happening right now?
So he just talked to the cousin and the aunt.
Right.
And he like knocked him over the head.
I don't remember.
And like he like knocked him out.
I don't remember that either.
He like knocked him out because he went to go talk to them, and then he found out that his wife is cheating on him. And I want him to bring it up, and every time he just never does it.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to eventually, but
it's kind of crazy. I couldn't imagine
fake.
Like just acting like everything was normal, knowing that your spouse was cheating on you.
Literally. And he's like, I know, like she'll be like, oh, I'm going to practice, and he's like, she's going to f this man. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I tried reading when I was on vacation, but I read a little bit, but I was trying to relax. I guess reading is relaxing. I read on the beach a little bit.
Is it?
I tried reading in the car on the way back, but I was getting car sick.
Yeah,
so
I can't read in the car sometimes.
I had to put her down. I gave the book, my sister read the first like 50 pages because she finished her book and she really liked it. I think she's gonna buy it. So.
Ooh, okay. It's Alyssa's birthday.
Yeah.
You remember her from the last edition of this. It's her birthday, 21st. Woo!
Brittany!
This is Brittany, the 4th roommate that you haven't met yet. She's gonna have a video, right, Brittany?
I mean, I might allow it.
She might allow it. That has been Kylie's update. We'll continue to update with her as she continues to read, right?
I'll try and finish it this week. I'm not very busy this week, so
She won't.
Okay.
no faith.
No, babe.
finished.
Okay, what did you think?
I am so shocked.
Right?
I did not guess at all
right.
until like it was happening. Because you and Brittany were both like, yeah, like there's like a shocking element to it, and the whole book I was trying to figure out what it was. It's like everyone in on it, like Max and like Jean Felix, are they all in on it and they killed Gabriel, blah blah blah. Nope. Right there the whole time.
Crazy, because it like makes you realize while those chapters are so short and like they're all from different times. Like sometimes it's from back then, sometimes it's from now.
Yeah, they really tricked us.
They really tricked
I was
us.
so shocked. I really liked it.
Oh yeah.
You know what's funny though? So this morning, my sister read a little bit of this while we were on vacation. She ordered it when she came back, and then we came back like, last week. She already finished it. She finished it before I did. She read the whole thing. So, look at you.
Look at me impacting multiple people. Okay, yay, I'm so excited.
It was
Wow.
really good.
Yay.
Like, it was so good. You know, this morning, I'm sick, so I woke up at like 4 in the morning, couldn't get back to sleep, so I was like, let me just read. So I read for an hour and a half before I had to get up for work.
Okay.
And I literally ended like right before, I was like, what is like the big thing gonna happen? I ended on page 300, and it's like page 304 where it's like
That's
the whole
funny.
thing happens.
Nice. Okay, I'm so excited. Woo.
Hey guys! We're
That
back.
was good.
Kylie has finished The Silent Patient.
I have.
Kylie finished this book. It's been like a week. We didn't get to film her
Yeah.
final thoughts because she got down with Mr. COVID. But
I'm back now.
as you saw in that little clip earlier, she kind of gave her thoughts right after she finished it. But today we're going to talk about it a little more. So overall, yes, no? What are your
I
feelings?
really liked it. It was really good. I know it took me a long time to read it, but I was just a little busy. But like the last half of the book I finished in a day. So
Right. It kind of sucks you in near
Yeah.
the end. Okay, so what are some things specifically that you liked?
I just liked the suspense, I guess. Like the whole time I'm like, where's this going? Like I want to know what's happening. Like, come on, get to the point. You know, it's like that's what keeps me intrigued. So I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the next page.
Right.
And then I know you mentioned like the chapters are like super short. And
So nice.
it's like, oh, I'll just read one more chapter. It's only 2 pages. And then I read like 5 more chapters like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's easier that way, but it just is.
I feel like all books would be easier to read if the chapters were like
Yeah,
3
just
pages
make them
long.
3 pages.
Overall, like, what did you think about the big twist?
I did not see it coming because I was sitting there because Avery and our other roommate Brittany were telling me like, you know, like there's a huge plot twist, and I was trying to sit there the whole time thinking what it is, and I thought I was so smart. I was like, oh, I know there's a plot twist. Like everyone's gonna be working together for some reason, and I was not expecting it at all. The page, he was all like, you know, I followed this dude home, and I was sitting there watching his wife, and then I was like, wait a second. That seems a little suspicious. And I seriously, my jaw dropped. I was sitting there in bed reading. It was like, I read a lot of the pages before work one morning because I couldn't sleep, so. And then after work, I seriously went straight to my room and started reading, and I was like, oh. And I texted my sister. She read it, and she finished it before I even did. So I texted her, I said, oh my God, I just finished. I was very shocked.
Wow, I'd love to hear it. Not me having
Doing the Laura's work.
Did you have a favorite part or like a favorite character or just any favorite aspect?
What is her name? Edith? The,
I don't even remember who that is.
She's the patient that was always messing with everybody. She was mad
Oh.
about the pool stick, and she wrote slut on one of Alicia's paintings. Oh, Elif.
You liked
She
her?
was funny. She had a little
I'm dead.
spice in there. I mean, Theo was fine. Like, I was just trying to figure him out the whole book, I feel like what the point was, I guess.
He's just kind of there to
Yeah.
like advance the plot,
Yeah.
low-key. You don't really root for him. If
No.
anything, when he found out his wife was cheating and then he was just like,
And he just didn't do anything.
didn't do anything about it.
Yeah,
I'm
I was like, do something. Be a
Right.
man. That was another thing. Like, I was sitting there like, when is he going to say something about this? Because he was like, I'm going to say something. No, I'm not. I'm never going to tell her that I know.
yeah.
I'm just going to murder. Basically murder her lover.
I mean, so did I do a good job?
You did. I think you did. You recommended it to me, and then in turn my sister read it.
Right.
And yeah.
It's my worldwide impact.
Yeah.
What can I say? Would you trust me to pick another book for you?
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
I'm waiting for the next one. I mean, my sister
Okay.
gave me a book, but I still haven't started it yet. But if you want to recommend another one,
And last question, how many stars would you give it out of 5?
I want to say 5, but I feel like that's a lot. So maybe 4.5.
Okay. I think I gave it 5 when I
Yeah.
read it. It's all just there at the end,
Yeah, it is.
you know?
You just gotta get there.
Right.
Like if you're a fast reader, like if you read, I don't know, like not that I'm not stupid, you know, I know how to read, but I just had to find the time. Y'all should get it and use promo code. Just kidding.
Click the link in the description. Thanks for being on the second episode of Forcing My Roommates
I
to
was
Enjoy
so
Reading.
excited. I was like, I texted Eric, I need to be the next one to be on here.
If the people enjoyed this video, what should they do?
They should like and subscribe.
Yes!
She didn't even have to tell me to say that.
And then leave a comment if you enjoyed this video, you know, with Kylie, if you've read this book,
Let
your
us know.
thoughts. A lot of people have read it, I know. So if you've read it, let us know what you think. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
Bye.
You need to be front and center. Like, you're the star.
My
Okay.
movie.
Oh, okay.
In this video, I'll be sharing all my confessions about how bad of a person
I was way before you. Redo. Noise. Oh.